Hi, thanks for tuning in. First and foremost, I missed you guys. I missed all of you. I missed uploading videos. I missed filming and editing all my videos. I think I took about maybe 6 weeks off, and I am slowly rolling back into the swing of things. Today's video is actually a vlog, but I didn't do a great job setting up any context or really being able to talk in any of my clips. So I figured I would pop in, say hello, and set a little bit of context for what you're about to see. Part of the reason why I wasn't able to film, edit, and upload videos was because I was out of the country for a little bit. I was visiting South Korea. I have family out there. I was visiting to catch up with family, but also for some wedding planning purposes. We are doing a ceremony in South Korea. I was there for about 2 weeks, and every single day was super jam-packed. I had a lot of things going on. I had a lot of meetings. I had a lot of things like places I needed to check out, things I needed to look at, and then of course there was like a ton of food. Like a lot of food. While I was out there, I had this dream of filming this really cool travel vlog and taking you around with me. But once I came back from my trip, oh, my clips are very short and just little bits and pieces. So I actually think it might be a little bit easier if I do some of the talking through now. And towards the end, there will be some more clips that are just I will take you along with me and you can see. But yeah, I just wanted to share that context before I jump into all of the kind of spotty vlog footage. But like I said, I was out there for some wedding planning activities. Aside from all the food and all the meetings that I had, there were a few days where I was able to kind of check out something really cool. So now I'm just gonna share a little bit more of my experience, some other clips here and there that kind of share the corners of Seoul, Korea that I was exploring. I definitely plan on sharing a lot more later, and I would stay tuned for that. But here are some clips of my 2 weeks there. As you saw, I attended like a one-day class. It was like an arts and crafts lesson class thing that I signed up for, and it was to make this right here, which I just wanted to pause and share a little bit more about like what this actually is, because I don't think I had enough time to really share with the little clips that I filmed. But basically, this is called nacheonchilgi. It's a very traditional art form, if you will. In Korea, a lot of the traditional furniture was made with this kind of decorative technique. The iridescent pieces underneath are actually the inside shell lining of oysters, and different oysters will have a slightly different color palette to them. Process it out of the shell, you kind of dry it out, and then you can carve through it to make different designs. Then it's a very long, laborious process, but to oversimplify, you add it on and then you kind of paint, you kind of glue it on layer by layer, and then you put a lacquer, a shiny finish lacquer on top. So I found this person online on Instagram, and what I loved was that she took this very like traditional art form and made it a little kitsch. Like, as you can see, there's like a little like globe over here. So there are some very traditional designs like that I picked to kind of mesh the two, but she had really like kitschy like hearts and like teddy bears and all these like animals, like all sorts of things that you could pick from. I just had so much fun designing this and being able to bring this home, also being able to kind of experience a simplified version, because we didn't use the full-on lacquer and all of the like traditional techniques. This is kind of finished with resin just for the sake of time. But this was so much fun. I still talk about it and I rave about it now, which is also why I wanted to spend a few minutes in my video to talk about this, because I think it's a really cool concept, to the point where I was almost like, do I go again when I go back in the spring? Like, I feel like I can make another one that like design that looks better than this, but that's just me. So yeah, if you were wondering like what this was, it's a little mirror. Let me see if you can see a little, it's a mirror, it's a little handhold mirror, but she also offers a folding mirror. It's like a round one, you know, that you can easily put in your purse. And then you can also make keychains. So depending on like what you're interested in, you could pick what surface you're going to decorate. I'm also planning my next video to be where I could share a little bit more detail about some of the cool things that I brought back. I mean, a couple of other things that I did that took up a lot of time while I was in Korea was I did go to a dermatologist and sort of get some like maintenance skin treatments, if that makes sense. I mean, technically they were lasers, but they weren't the kind that you have like a whole week off where you kind of recover from it. They were all kind of what I call like maintenance lasers. I was going through a series of treatments for that. I also went to an eye doctor to check whether I can get LASIK eye surgery because I would like to be liberated from glasses and contact lenses. Korea is also really good for going for those kinds of things. So that's another portion. I guess if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below and I'm happy to answer whatever questions you might have. I promise I'm going to do better this month in uploading more videos. It still might be a little bit of a slow roll while I get back in the hang of things. It's also, I am planning a few events right now and I still have work and I need to like, you know, pack and get ready to get married and all this fun stuff. So there is a lot going on. It might not be as consistent as I want it to be, but I'm doing my best. So I hope you stick around for it and I hope you enjoy the videos. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave them down below or head on over to Instagram and I'd be happy to help however I can. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate all of your feedback and support. If you like this kind of content and you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I post new fashion related videos every Sunday and Wednesday or thereabouts. So until next time,